What is Ultimate Frisbee? An excellent question. Considered a relatively new sport, and it is relatively new, invented not all that long ago compared to, say, basketball, football, or baseball, Ultimate Frisbee is the love of many a college campus. Even here at Trinity University, two teams compete: Turbulence and Altitude. Here, with members of the Turbulence Ultimate Frisbee team, we'll teach you a little bit about Ultimate Frisbee.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I play Ultimate Frisbee.
Hello, I'm Duncan Gilpatrick.
My name is Andrew. I'm a sophomore. I play Ultimate Frisbee.
Hi, I'm Nick Stepanovic. I'm a senior.
Hello, my name is Owen Westall, and I play Ultimate Frisbee.
Hello, I'm Sam Crockett. I'm a senior here. I love Frisbee.
My name is Miles. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Ryder Hill.
Ultimate Frisbee is a niche sport. It's a non-contact, self-officiated sport. It's kind of like football, but you have to catch it and stand still, and there are only quarterbacks and wide receivers. It's played on about the same size field. There are 7 people on each team, and there are handlers and cutters. Handlers generally throw the disc, and cutters generally catch the disc.
I would like to talk about traveling in Ultimate Frisbee. So when you catch the disc, you get 3 steps to slow down. And if you don't slow down in those 3 steps, that's a travel. And you're not allowed to do that. And people can call in on you because Ultimate Frisbee is self-officiated.
One of the things I sometimes get to do is pull the disc, which is kind of like a kickoff in football. You just throw the disc as far as you can, but unlike a kickoff, well, I guess I should say somewhat like a kickoff, the disc is live. So even if they catch it or if they let it drop, the play goes on immediately. So you have to pull, and then everyone runs down and covers it as quickly as they can. And it's really fun. It's a fun way of starting.
Playing defense is really difficult because you basically have to chase the other person as fast as you can without running through them or crashing into them. And you got to touch the disc and get to it before the other player.
One of the most important parts about Ultimate Frisbee is that it is a non-contact sport. This means that you cannot make contact with anybody holding the disc. You can only touch the disc while it is in the air. The disc is successfully hit out of the air, possession changes, and play can start immediately.
Marking and stalling. So when the guy you're guarding catches the disc, you kind of just stand near him and try to block his throws. And while you're doing that, you count to 10, and if you get to 10 before they throw the disc, it's a turnover. And that's it.
Frisbee's a self-officiated sport, which means there's no referees in most of the games. And so you make your own foul calls, you make your own officiating calls. And so everyone's supposed to have good spirit and try to be good faith with all of those calls. And so something that can come from that is a spirit foul. If someone's making calls in bad faith, it can be acknowledged and then they can be removed from the game. And so I like how everyone kind of comes together to make it a fun game, even though there's no actual refs.
So, unlike football, when someone catches the disc and they stop rotation, you cannot hit it out of their hands. When it's in the air, it's fair game, but as soon as someone stops rotation, no contact on the disc or else it's called a strip.
Straddling, if you are landing both feet down and one of your feet lands in the end zone, one of your feet lands outside of the end zone, that's a straddle, and you are counted as out of the end zone. Same thing with out of bounds. You are counted out of bounds if both your feet land but one's in and one's out. That's called a straddle, and it defaults to being outside.
One thing I love about Ultimate Frisbee is all the different kinds of throws you get to make. You know, there's flicks and backhands, and then you get to throw things like over the top, overhand on different angles too, which is really fun.
My favorite thing about Ultimate Frisbee is the people who play it. I love my teammates.
I really like cutting in Ultimate Frisbee, which is kind of like the wide receiver of football. I like breaking defenders' ankles and catching the disc.
What I love the most about Frisbee is just being able to cut and run and catch the disc. You know, it feels really good to have good movement.
My favorite thing about Frisbee is probably catching. I like to catch.
One thing I really love about Ultimate Frisbee is playing defense. So in Ultimate Frisbee, it's a non-contact sport, so you're not allowed to like push into people when you're playing defense. There can be a little bit of contact, but it can't affect the other player's movement and how they play.
I think we all love Frisbee.